Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
Battling in front. Bulldogs taking a couple looks at it. Pass back, Ben. First shot finds its way through.
Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
To become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both.
Hello and welcome out to the Arlington Ice Arena on the beautiful campus of Adrian College. Ian Wendt, Nathan Lindner alongside Bulldogs and Thunder. I feel like we were just here. NCAA women's hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network. It's the Slaats Cup quarterfinal, game number 1, similar to the men's Harris Cup. It's a 2-game quarterfinal. 1 win, not enough. You have to get 2 to move on. If the team's split, they'll play a mini game. Bulldogs hope to not need it and advance. They're doing this against a program that they've had great success against in both their teams' history. We'll see if that continues tonight, and this is coming off of a really dominant sweep last weekend, a 10-0 and a 5-1 win for these Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah, for sure. This kind of format that goes on in the first round of the NCAA playoffs for both sides, it really favors the better team. No matter what, you got to win 2 games, so more likely you're going to get the better team to come out with the victory. It's going to be hard to pull off an upset.
All right, opening draw underway, and here we go. As we mentioned, the starters: Riley Johnson, Courtney Ben, Emma Simon at forward, Sophia Lacola, the freshman, getting the start, along with Paige Pomerleau on defense. The Bulldog goalie is sophomore Kira Stack. Here's a chance for Johnson. Riley shoots and scores. Bulldogs strike early. Riley Johnson leads the team in points, gets a tally in the first 24 seconds.
Well, how about that for setting the tone? We're going to say one of the keys to this game was Adrian scores first. They'll control the pace. After putting an early one on the board, a missed turnover there, nice pickpocket from Adrian College. Johnson took it herself and put it home.
Right over the shoulder of Claire Schmaltz, goaltender for Trine University. So similar to last week, the first game, Emma Simon on the road scored like 34 seconds into the game. So Riley Johnson one-ups her teammate in terms of scoring quickly. It's 1-0 AC with 19:15 rolling here in our opening period. This shot goes wide of Kira Stack. Put on near the net by Lauren LaCroix. Play carried on by Johnson. Gets around one defender, looks to go in front. The pads are there to prevent anything further as Annalise Klein scoops up that rebound offensively, gives the Bulldogs a chance to change their forward line as Bulldog defenseman Parker Byer put one just outside the net. Opening minutes of this one, it's already 1-0 Adrian on the first shot on goal by Riley Johnson. Here's Hunter Reardon in the zone. Reardon shoots, it's off the blocker. Hard shot there from 26 in white. Hunter, the junior from Lake Elmo, Minnesota. Klein keeps it down here to our right. Here's a shot by Annalise. It's sent to the boards further. Liz Sturgeon out there, number 10. She's played some defense and has also played some forward, kind of switching places with Paige Pomerleau. About halfway through the season, a little bit more as the Thunder ice it. A minute and 56 seconds into it, and Nathan couldn't ask for a better start. One shot, one goal.
Oh yeah, Adrian College just getting out here, really setting the tone. That play right there at the last part, we're trying to ice it. It's going to be the story of the game. Can the Thunder get out of their own zone and set up any kind of offense with them being so bogged down in the defensive end? The Bulldogs just not letting them breathe at all.
Coming free with this one is Maya Strom, freshman from Windsor, Colorado. Thunder make a line change. Bulldogs have possession. It's Carly Carpenter. Pass a little bit behind Maddie Lowe. Talked about Lowe in the pregame with Coach Chad Davis. Very talented freshman. Double-digit goals for her this season. 20-plus points. A little miscommunication there at the Trine blue line. Here go the Thunder. And it's a stop by Kira Stack. Good work with that blocker there for the Bulldog netminder. First shot on goal for the Thunder. Kaylee Simon up the wall through the legs of Maddie Lowe. And there is Hannah Lambers, junior out of Hudsonville, Michigan. Went to Calvin Christian High School. 3 minutes gone by in this first period. Play along the near side penalty box door. Cassandra Biblow. The Riley Johnson line right back out there again. It's Emma Simon and Courtney Ben along with her. Puck bounding, and it's low in the slot, and that opportunity kind of out of nowhere. It's a cover up for Schmaltz and a face-off. 16:48 left in the first period.
Well, a really nice save there from Kira Stack. You know, entering into this game, you're not really sure how much action you're going to get and how much you're going to get early. So to get that first save out of the way, a pretty good one at that. It was up near the high post, so we used the blocker to save it.
Pomerleau, a shot blocked. Ben will shoot high, looking for the near side corner. Sophia Lacola with it at the blue line, plays it back for Pomerleau. Off the zone they go, so regrouping are those Bulldogs wearing their home white jerseys. Adrian offside. Sturgeon thought she checked up. Linesman says no. We'll have a whistle and a stoppage.
That was a close play there on the errant pass as they were near the blue line, got to escape. So they regrouped back and then entered in. Sturgeon just caught on the wrong side of the blue line. And then I don't know if I've ever actually seen this with the Sturgeon being caught so far out, then they get the draw on the other side of the ice. But Bulldogs clearly not opposed to that right here.
Reardon advancing it through neutral ice. Here's Simon onside. Finds a teammate a shot, and it just ricochets high. Annalise Klein let that one fly, and Schmaltz grabs the loose change and covers it up. Another whistle early in this first period. Lots of stoppages in play, and I think if you are the clear underdog in the situation, you want to slow down play as much as possible.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be Trine's advantage here. Slow down play, clog the passing lanes, and especially if you can't get it out of your own zone, to have a stoppage, a natural stoppage to get a line change, that can be big instead of trying to get it out and change.
A shot from the point by Pomerleau, blocked before it got toward the Trine netminder. Johnson, Simon, Ben out there, the forward line. Emma in the near side corner, that's the right side offensively. Gonna switch places with Pomerleau. Simon drops it back with Cola, saves it at the blue line, back to Simon, bangs it off the board. Scooping that up is Ben. Ben rotating in. Courtney will shoot, and the save made. Rebound to the corner. There's LaCola. Ben at the blue line. Courtney. LaCola. Sophia's shot blocked on the way. 4.5 gone by first period. Riley Johnson gets the Bulldogs on board as Ben's shot was high and it was blocked before it even got on goal. Thunder can breathe a sigh of relief for a moment. They'll dump it down, go for a change. As the puck makes its way back to center, 25, Riley White. Bulldogs making things difficult for the Thunder to exit. Annalise Klein out there. Now with Parker Byer, 22. 14 is Julia Richardson. She has a tendency of scoring goals when I do play-by-play, so just make note of that, Nathan. We'll see if that comes true. 14 and 42 left in the first period. 1-0 Adrian College. That shot goes off the leg of defenseman Parker Byer. There is Richardson, goes skate to stick. Glides through the blue line, red line, knocks it off the wall. Pursuing it is Hunter Reardon and another offside. So a couple of those early offside calls on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication there. Not sure what happened. I think one of the players maybe towards the center of the ice and just caught on the wrong side. Maybe just a little bit of nerves entering in the playoffs here. But you've seen this team last week, so you know you're the familiar opponent. Just sometimes you can be like, whoa, the third time I'm playing them in 2 weeks. When can we get rid of these guys?
That's right, and back-to-back seasons doing the same thing. Bulldogs win that face-off. They shoot it down into the Thunder zone. Ava Mataliano, number 40 down there with 21, Carly Carpenter. Maddie Lowe rounds out that forward line. Coach Chad Davis, kind of the forward man on the bench. Hannah McGowan coaches the defense during the games. There's Claire Castle. Kaylee Simon shoots high, looking for a deflection. Kaylee Simon, of course, sisters with Emma Simon, the one of two pairs of sisters on this team. Avery and Allie Hubenschmidt, the others. Carpenter knifes it down with a steal by the Thunder and a big hit by Carpenter, looking for the arm to go up. They say clean hit, play on. Thunder look to let it go, and it's blocked by Lowe. Oh, I put that in the highlight reel for 21 and White. That was a big hit by Carpenter. Lowe into the Thunder zone. Maddie shoots just wide. Adrian in the middle of a line change. Simon jumps off the bench. She's offside. Now she's not and can give chase. Nearly a steal at the blue line. Thunder played off the ball. Abigail Bruner couldn't do much with it. Simon back the other way for Adrian. Middle for Ben. It's off a stick and out of play. A lot to say about Courtney Ben's shot. I would not like to be in front of that trying to block it. I talked with Coach Davis throughout the season. He says, That's not a Division I shot. That's a professional shot 27 has.
Yeah, one of the more powerful players that the Bulldogs have, and you can see her right off the face-off. One of their plays is just win it right back to Ben and let her fire away.
Pomerleau, she'll put a wrister into a Thunder defender, and some pain now is Chloe Downey. One of the most productive Thunder players, number 11. Pomerleau on the carry at her own blue line. Avoids major contact as the puck is advanced through. Nice move by Johnson. Floats it in front for Simon, and Emma put it just wide. Johnson with the lone Bulldog goal. We're 12:33 left in the first period. 1-0 AC. Pomerleau backhands it off the side of the net. Rebound off a Thunder skate. Trying with numbers briefly, but oh, there we go. Over the blue line. Bouncing back. Here goes Simon. Putting some puck pressure on that time. Pomerleau back there as well. Worked by Olivia Porthen. Ben over to Reardon. Hunter Reardon trying to go off the wall to herself. Intercepted. Back is Parker Byer. Here goes Hunter Reardon right side. Waiting for numbers, looking to cut middle. Puck went just off her stick, but Bulldogs can set up some offense here, but just momentarily. Errant pass between Richardson and Byer. Now here goes Liz Sturgeon. As we mentioned earlier, kind of in a way switching places with Paige Pomerleau. Sturgeon starts the year on defense. She's been playing some forward as of late. Nice snap pass by Klein. Here's Reardon. Hunter shoots just wide on the right side. Reardon has her own rebound. Bulldogs changing up their decor. Pomerleau over the wall. Richardson turned it over. This is Leah Bennick for the Thunder, who have really been pinned in their end much of this first period, about halfway through it. 1-0 Adrian College on the first shot of the game, Riley Johnson. Her team leading 21st goal of the season. Thunder look to break out. They're going to put it right on Kira Stack, so no icing as the youngster in net plays it. Up for Lowe. Freshman off the wall to Carly Carpenter. She advances on the Thunder defender, Hannah Lambers. Thunder out to center. This Parker Byer plays it off the wall near the scorer's table. 10 minutes and 14 seconds left in this first period. It was really choppy and kind of slow to start as we have a turnover at the blue line. Ava Mataliano there. Last few minutes have gone by much quicker than the first couple on the game clock. Parker Byer, nice move at the blue line, sends it in, and not friendly bounce for the Bulldogs that time. This one is, though, goes into the corner for Riley Johnson. Johnson fakes a pass, skates middle, winds, fires, it's off a body. Never got on goal. Johnson gets taken down. A lot of contact, no call. Officials letting them play here tonight. As Ben's on the carry. Back for Parker Byer. She'll put a wrister just wide. Off to the right. Out to center they go. Kaylee Simon. Up to Johnson. Over the blue line. Bulldogs onside. Looking in front for Simon on the redirect. Emma's right there. Now Riley's got it once more. Courtney Ben along the goal line. Goes back to the blue line. Finds Simon in the circle right side. She'll skate toward the middle. Now it's Kaylee Simon. Down in front for Ben. Ben sends it just high and wide. Claire Castle out there with Kaylee Simon on defense as the Thunder just get it past the Bulldog blue line and go for a change. Simon down the ice. The puck goes to the bench. She goes. Approaching 8.5 to go in the first period. 1-0 Adrian College. Riley Johnson. First shot, only goal of this hockey game. This is Lauren LaCroix. Got it as far as her own blue line. Annalise Klein takes some contact. Possession taken by Liz Sturgeon. Pass back to Sophia Lacola. Couldn't get all of it on that shot. Thunder may have blocked that partially. Klein, though, with it. Klein shoots just high. Rebound there for Lacola. Into the feet of Hunter Reardon. Hunter looks to go middle. Poked back to the blue line as that's a shot whistled wide by Maddie Lowe. Italiano. Backhand to Lowe. Maddie waits. Now it's back to Italiano looking for space. She has it and shoots it off a foot. But Adrian right there for that loose stuff as Carly Carpenter puts it along the wall to Lacola. Back to the blue line for Lowe. Maddie fires and a save made and a much needed whistle as the Thunder's Claire Schmaltz wants to take some time here.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to take a little time there. Probably went through almost 2 full cycles of lines either way. I feared the Bulldogs weren't going to let me speak in the next couple of minutes. Early on, it was a couple of whistles here and there, and then the last, 4 or 5 minutes without one. Just the Bulldogs doing a tremendous job of keeping the puck in the offensive zone. You could even hear the stick taps of Kira Stack back there with the approve.
I felt like an auctioneer the last 2 minutes. Just nonstop talking. 7 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first period. Just that one goal by Riley Johnson. As this one is misplayed all the way back. Paige Pomerleau there quickly. The speedster, number 3 in white. Off the wall, Low. To her own blue line and out to the red line. Looking for Italiano. Bulldogs enter the zone and 2 of the skaters come off. A line change in the offensive zone for the Bulldogs. Under 7 to go in our opening period. Ian Wendt, Nathan Lindner on the call. Our wonderful crew tonight, Alexander Grove, Josiah Jarrell, Keegan Wade, Tate Weiss, and Josh Mitchell. Thunder look to gain the Adrian College zone. They do just that. Sydney Streb takes it to the wall. She's harassed by 3 white sweaters and some more collision involving Carly Carpenter. Near side boards they go. There's Courtney Ben to the tape of Emma Simon's stick. Goes over the blue line. Ben cutting to the net. Simon behind. She gets taken to the boards. Riley Johnson there to possess the puck. Sends it back to the blue line. One-timer by Julia Richardson, whistled wide. Well, if she can hone that in, that's a wicked shot by 14. Poked ahead. There's Riley Johnson. Fortuitous Thunder bounce. The 1-on-2. Advantage Adrian. Cassandra Biblow trying to get something going for the Thunder. 9-1 the shots on goal. 1-0 is the score, though, here at the Arrington Ice Arena. Game 1 of at least 2 in the quarterfinal round, as we mentioned in our pregame. Some physicality at the Bulldog blue line there. 14, Sophia Kappa out there with Kaylee Simon. Thunder take it. Abigail Bruner, her shot, gloved by Kira Stack. Second Thunder shot, the second Bulldog save.
Yeah, well, like we said earlier, not sure how much action Kira Stack was going to see. She had the save earlier in the period and probably over 10 minutes of game time before she gets anything else. Maybe it was those stick paddles on the long shift was kind of like, hey, I want something over here.
Battle for that puck off the face-off. Here's Hunter Reardon with speed through the middle. Takes it on the backhand left side over the Thunder blue line. Goes back to Annalise Klein. Nice step through by 88. She finds herself with it again. Back to the blue line for Sophia Lacola. Here's Paige Pomerleau. Oh, gets around one and she gets tripped up. Or maybe not. Here's a backhand and a blocker save. Sturgeon with that one. Here's another attempt on the stop. That time on Lacola. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first period. Thunder with some numbers here. Pass across, looking for the 11-10 connection. That would have been Chloe Downey and Olivia Porthen. Here goes Mataliano for the Bulldogs off the glove of Schmaltz and goes high up into the glass. She goes for a battle in the corner. Advantage Thunder. Still 1-0 Bulldogs. Riley Johnson scored on the first shot of this hockey game. 24 seconds in, and Kira Stack will cover that one up as Trine was pursuing.
Yeah, decides to cover it up. Haven't had a whole lot of stops here later in the first period. Get a face-off in front of her on her left side. Just the shot total for Adrian up to 11 already. That's how they're going to beat Trine here. Just keep peppering shots and make Schmaltz defend.
Thunder win that face-off. Again, third consecutive game against the Thunder for these Bulldogs. One in Angola, two here in Adrian. Thunder take it there, but it's quickly turned back over. Riley Johnson, one-on-one, trying to dangle. She cannot. Near side boards it goes for the speedster Simon. Emma turning to the outside wall. She goes to the front. Johnson snaps it high. Bounding puck toward the Bulldog offensive blue line. We have offside, the call.
Yeah, puck just escapes the blue line there. Johnson throws it in. Just instead of raising the hand for a delayed offside, just decided to blow the whistle right away. 3.5 minutes to play here. Bulldogs still 1-0, but had a lot of shots, but give Trine credit. They're clogging the lanes very well.
I was just going to say, if you're Coach Melissa Paluch, you got to be extremely happy with at least the score. I know shots aren't going your way, but you're playing good defense in front. Kept Adrian off the score sheet after the first shot. Approaching 3 minutes left in the opening period. Far side action, half wall. That nearly goes into the Thunder bench. Parker Byer back there for Adrian College. The right-handed shooting defenseman being harassed by Cassandra Biblow. There's no icing on this play, so Trine must play it. It's back to Parker Byer. She'll put one low, and a kick save that time. Italiano below the Thunder goal line. Now it's back up to the Bulldog offensive blue line. Lowe takes it away there, plays it off the wall, goes after it herself. Finds its way back to the point. Carpenter, Pomerleau now the first on it. Page left it there for Maddie Lowe. 2.5 to go in the period. Lowe shoots and a save and a cover. And we will have another face-off. 2:26 left in our opening period. The junior from Maple Grove, Minnesota, Claire Schmaltz, has done a very nice job here in the first period. 14 shots on goal, 13 saves.
Yeah, and it's not like Trine is surviving a lot of open opportunities for the Bulldogs. Despite the first shot going in net, they've really played really sound defense and haven't given the Bulldogs a whole lot of room to breathe. They haven't really gotten anything open to look for the net.
2:22 to go in the first period. Simon to the middle for Johnson. She has two, just like that. Bar down for number 9. They call her Showtime, and that's why. What a nice shot from Johnson, the assist by Simon.
Yeah, if you give number 9 too much space in the slot there, she's going to make you pay. Just wide open, finds her spot. That good of a shot. Bar down, just beats over the blocker side of Schmaltz. Johnson already making her case for 3 stars tonight in the first period.
Simon's 23rd assist on the season ties her with Riley Johnson for the team lead. Johnson leads the Bulldogs in goals, and she's got it again. Johnson's bid for 3. She tries short side. There will be no rebound, and there will be no goal for Riley Johnson. At least not yet. She's already found the back of the net twice.
Well, that's exactly how we opened up the opening frame here. As Johnson just got out in front of everyone, had an open look, and Schmaltz this time stands tall.
2-0 Adrian College, top seed in this tournament. That shot very quickly put on net. Forward line out there. Seniors. Riley Johnson, Courtney Ben, Allie Hubenschmidt. Now Hubenschmidt subs off. Got Hannah Markovich in there. She goes to the front of the net where she usually is. Byer puts a shot on, directed just wide. Ben down there along with Riley Johnson. Johnson has it. Back to the point for Byer. She steps into one and it's blocked. Byer gets her own rebound though. A lot of traffic in front. Byer looking back. It's Johnson along the wall. Into the corner. 2 Johnson goals in this period. She's got it again. Byer in the middle. There's Johnson on the pickup. Byer back to the blue line. Her wrister is in the blue paint, and it is finally covered up. Bodies flying at the end of that one with 1:21 left in the period.
I could hear the crowd pop after the initial shot. No one knew where it was, and then everyone saw it was loose. They're all screaming and shouting for them to collect on it. Luckily, they survive a rebound opportunity as Schmaltz covers it up. Bulldog wasn't there on the far side to clean it up. But again, Byer just whistles it from the point, looking for any kind of tip.
81 seconds remain in the opening period. Opening period brought to you by Riley Johnson. Her 2 goals have given Adrian this advantage. Top seed in the conference tournament. Going up against the Thunder, who did sneak in despite dropping 2 to the Bulldogs. Here's a shot blocked by Pomerleau's skate. Out to open ice. Nice play to center for Sturgeon. Taken there by Hannah Lambers. Got it once again. Thunder just really unable to establish any sort of consistent zone time. They've had a couple chances on the rush. Otherwise, it's been a Bulldog barrage. Thunder send it down. No icing, so Pomerleau must play it. 40 seconds remain in the opening period. Sophia Lacola, stretch pass. Bounces fortuitously back to Maddie Lowe. Lowe behind the Thunder goal. Right to left, back to the blue line for Parker Byer. She'll widen fire. A low save that time by Schmaltz. Ava Mataliano had it momentarily for the Bulldogs, but right now it's Hannah Lambers for the Thunder off the wall. Down to the other end. This should be icing. It's not. Okay. And that one goes off the zebra down the far side corner.
It's ironic he didn't call the icing. That's what he gets.
Yeah, that's right. And with that, open those Zamboni doors. 1 period in the books. As I said, brought to you by Riley Johnson. Scores on the first shot of this game and found one late in the first period to give Adrian College a 2-0 lead. And of course, a lot to like. I think if you're a Bulldog fan, you feel a lot better being up 2-0 than for that long length of time it was 1-0, and the Thunder were just, taking punch after punch, but kind of like Rocky, they were hanging in there.
Yeah, they were standing tall, just doing all right despite the opening shot going into the back of the net. They stood tall and really just held their own, kind of just survived and played to see another puck drop despite we had about the same number of whistles in the first 4 minutes that we had in the next 12.
Yes.
And then the final couple of minutes there, no penalties in the first period, so a very clean game both ways. I think the refs kind of just letting them play at this point, knowing the matchup and the history at that. So they kind of just let them play. We're just going to get through another 40 minutes here, and who's going to come out on top. Bulldogs outshooting the Thunder over 6-1 as a ratio, up to 19-3 on the total shots total. So for Adrian, you're in a pretty good spot here, up 2-0. Obviously, you can get a couple more goals to win. But for Trine, you're not in the worst spot. You're only down 2-0. If you can get one in the back of the net early in the second period, that might turn the tables here.
It also might turn the tables. Bruiser 2 has made an appearance. The junior is going to guard his doghouse. The scoring in the first period, 22 seconds in, Riley Johnson, even strength from Emma Simon. And then Riley Johnson's second came from Emma Simon. And that at 17:46 in the first period. We'll see how Bruiser does. He's more interested in rolling around, and I don't blame him. He's doing a great job. We will step aside for our first intermission report. Adrian College NCAA women's hockey leading Trine University by a score of 2-0. I'm Ian Wendt. We got Nathan Lindner and the rest of our crew. We'll be back for the second period. This is the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. the Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I can have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
One-on-one battles lead to unit battles, which lead to team battles, and then a big victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu adriancollege.com/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
Today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Yep.
Dynamic industrial supply carrying way more than most people realize. And yes.
Hello and welcome back to the Arlington Ice Arena at Adrian College. First intermission just about done. Bulldogs enjoying a 2-0 lead in this Slaats Cup quarterfinal. Thanks to the work of senior forward Riley Johnson. I'm Ian Wett. We have Nathan Lindner up in the broadcast booth with you, along with our wonderful crew. That includes Alexander Grove, Josiah Durrell, Keegan Wade, Tate Weiss, and Josh Mitchell. Game one of at least two in the quarterfinal round, per the rules of the NCAA. Good first period for number 9 as she gets in the face-off dot. Lots of like in that first period. And look, Thunder, despite being down 2-0, being heavily outshot, 2 goals is not insurmountable in the game of hockey.
No, for sure. I mean, you got 40 minutes to play here, so you got to get one before you can get 2. And if you can get one early, really silence this crowd, it might be a good job for the Thunder here.
Opening chance here for the visitors from Angola, Indiana. In this game now, 7-16-2 on the season as we got a whistle to stop play. 3-14-1 in the conference. They are 2-8 away from home. On the contrast, Adrian 10-0 here at the Arlington this season. 17-1 in the conference, 20-5 overall in 2025-26. Right around that 7-15 ranking really all season for this women's program. Sophia Lacola snaps the pass back to Pomelo. She will shoot, bouncing around the blue paint. Taken there by Trine's Hannah Lambers. Lambers over the Bulldog blue line. Takes it on the outside, defended by the youngster Lacola. Got free for a moment, but right there to pick up the loose change is number 9, Riley Johnson. Saucer pass to Annalise Klein. Finds its way to Courtney Ben. Gets through one Trine defender. She will shoot, and that's blocked on the way up. Richardson plays it along the penalty box doors. Down into the Bulldog zone. Trine wants to make a change. Parker Byer there for Adrian College. The second period features the old long change. Your bench is furthest away from your own goal. So changing on the fly will have to be calculated. Parker Byer behind her own net. Off the near side wall, there's Annalise Klein to center. And that's as far as it goes with Chloe Downey there. Now the Thunder offside. That blue line down to our right has not been friendly. I feel like 6 or 7 offsides have been called.
Yeah, a good number there, and that calculated change is definitely a disadvantage for Trine here because they have such a hard time getting it out of their own zone, and they got to travel that much further just to get a change. You really can't afford an icing call, especially at this point in the game when you're down 2-0. You got to capitalize.
Sturgeon shot blocked by a leg. Adrian has 20 on goal. Plenty more have been off a leg or off a stick of a Trine defender. Battle along the face-off dot left side. Reardon now has it deflected in, and they score. Sturgeon on the redirect on the shot from Hunter Reardon.
Well, Schmaltz didn't see it at all. as soon as the puck went through her legs, she just kept looked down there for something to find, and the puck was already in the back of the net. Sturgeon, right place, right time. Got the tip shot off the shot from Reardon. And the puck bounced to her there. She fires in from the low point, and then the tip from Sturgeon.
Liz gets her 6th goal of the campaign, along with 7 assists. And it's a 3-0 hockey game early in the second period. Just reading the stats. Reading her stats.
Yeah, what about the offsides one, then?
Well, that may be based on fact. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. 3-0 Bulldogs, 2 minutes in. Oh, sorry, 3-0 Bulldogs, yes. Here's Vitaliano to the middle. Carpenter behind the Thunder goal. So Sturgeon joins Johnson in the goal scoring category. We got a penalty coming up to Trine. Pomerleau looking for Lowe, and that's up and out of play. Palmer Lowe to Maddie Lowe, and the Bulldogs go to the first power play of this game.
Yeah, the ratio for shots now up to 7-1 for the Bulldogs, and now it's just going to be even worse because Adrian College going on the power play, one of the most lethal power play units in the country, over 30%. They capitalize at the rate, and Trine really struggles with a player down. You cannot afford to go in the box.
Bulldogs, as you mentioned, 32.9 on the season. Here's Courtney Ben, shoots low, hit a skate on the way through. Rebound right there, though, for Emma Simon. Back to Courtney Ben, now it's Riley Johnson looking for her 3rd. She shoots it just high. Loose puck taken there for Trine's Livia Porthen. Ben behind Simon on that pass. Odd caramel on the blue line. Adrian's offside. Pomerleau couldn't jump back over the blue line, so 30 seconds into the power play, we'll get a face-off. 17:08 left in the period.
Yeah, both sides going for a change as well. Look at those stats. After the 20 minutes, Bulldogs pretty much dominated everything except the block shots, because just the sheer number of shot attempts the Bulldogs fire at the Trine defense. That's why you have 8 blocks for Trine.
3 minutes elapsed in our second period. Liz Sturgeon even strength in the second period, along with Riley Johnson's 2 first period goals. Back to the blue line, Parker Beyer. Italiano gets bumped off the puck that time. Good work by Emmeline Stevenson, the sophomore from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. And it comes in on Kira Stack. She wants to play it, and she will. Up ice to Reardon, who had an assist on the last goal. Gliding through center goes Reardon. Drops back from Italiano. Ava will shoot up toward the shoulder, and Schmaltz with the save.
A little bit of favoritism on that call, I think, with the referee just letting them play. Stack had the puck underneath her glove for almost a second there. Usually they blow it dead, especially with the Trine player coming down to, poke at it, but it's intended to give it out, and she did. A long whistle from the ref, decided not to blow it quick.
Thunder with another clear. Going back forward is Ben, first power play of this game. Here's some speed for Pomerleau. Page cutting middle, Page shoots wide as she gets taken down. Rebound right there for Emma Simon. Back to Riley Johnson, 20 seconds left on the Bulldog power play. Ben winds, fires, it's off a stick, and it finally bounds right down. They say it didn't go out of play. Johnson to Simon, back to Riley. She will shoot, and a glove save. No rebound that time, as Johnson was placing a bid for her 3rd of the night.
Boy, beautiful give and go there with Johnson. Got into the right side of the slot. Really amazed how that puck didn't hit anything off the shot from Ben. Right, I think one of the highest pucks you'll see not hit any one of the banners, or even, I thought they were the protective netting, even the ceiling up there.
Final moments of the Bulldog power play. Emma Simon drops it down low. Markovich down there. Can't keep it down low. We're back to 5-on-5. Thunder kill off the power play. Markovich along the wall. Free to Simon. Emma to Pomerleau. Page winds, fires, and scores! Pomerleau! Page wins stick side, and it's 4-0 Adrian College.
And Paige Pomelo just unleashed a shot here from the left slot. Slow developing play, but it worked it around and then did not have a tip. Just that little bit in front of the Thunder player, got in front of Schmaltz, lost track of the puck for a split second, and that's all it took.
Another assist for Emma Simon. She's racking up the points here in this NCHA quarterfinal. Battle for the puck on the ensuing faceoff. Over to Julia Richardson, who promptly ices it. Will skate down to our right. So Bulldogs quickly doubling up that score advantage. A 2-0 at the break. Sturgeon and Pomerleau make it 4-0.
Well, right here, if you're trying, this is where you got to capitalize. With a mistake from Adrian College on the ice, you have the offensive zone draw, which you don't usually get. If you can win it quickly and fire a shot on net, that's step one in the comeback.
This one sent wide. Picking that up is Byer. Parker up the ice. Battagliano tips it into the Thunder zone. First on it, though, is Dorka Gangla-Liski. Thunder work it up to their blue line. Over to the Bulldog blue line this time. It's Sophia Kappa. 14-on-14 advantage Julia Richardson that time. Exit pass to Battagliano. At the blue line. Takes her player into the boards. Now there's Richardson. Back for Carpenter. Carpenter to Parker Byer. Saucer pass deflected. No. Okay. I thought it hit Battagliano's skate, but the officials had a different idea. We'll go back to the Adrian College end where Kira Stack is hanging out. 4 stops on 4 shots tonight.
Yeah. Again, the face-off here for Trine is crucial. They group up after that little set there, deciding what they're going to go with.
Richardson on defense there for the Dogs. Now it's Maddie Lowe. Thunder with a brief giveaway, and Richardson finds herself with it again. Now it's Maddie Lowe. She'll look to take it up ice herself. Well, 2-on-2 for Maddie Lowe, and Ava Battagliano who will shoot. Now Adrian finishes up that line change. 6 minutes gone by in our second period. 2 Bulldog goals in this stanza. Liz Sturgeon and Paige Pomerleau. This shot from distance is gloved and the rebound is not. It's a goal for Adrian College. Sophia Lacola, a playoff point for the freshman.
How about that? First playoff game of your career and you score a point. Getting the goal in the back of the net off of the rebound. A nice hustle play. Jumps over the blue line and then just off of the rebound, backhands it into the back of the net. Her third goal on the year.
Bulldogs humming here in the second period. Wonder what the intermission speech was for Coach Chad Davis. Up 2-0 after 20, now up 5-0. Still with 13 and change to go in the second period. Hunter Reardon along the wall, brings it middle, now fires it low. 18, Cassandra Bidlow. For Trine just for a moment, the goal scorer Lacola along the near side wall. Ben pursuing. Ben up against Dorka Gangla-Liski. 13:06 to play in our second period. 5-0 Bulldogs. Kaylee Simon will shoot. Schmaltz never saw it. It went wide of her net. Johnson is out there with 2 goals. Looking for 3. She shoots it off a leg. Rebound to Pomerleau. Page. She will send one across looking for Klein. Her stick was tied up. Ben will fire. That's wide as well. To the blue line for Kaylee Simon. Riley Johnson, here's Pomerleau. Nice little move there. Page backhand. Whoa, she scores! What a goal, Pomerleau!
Paige Pomerleau, how did you do it? Backhanded on the short angle. Puts it in. Why not? Everything falling for the Bulldogs here in period number 2.
That's an early contender for goal of the weekend. Look at this. Along the goal line. The physics, the geometry. It just doesn't make sense. The Thunder need a timeout. We will take one as well with 12:34 left in the second. It's all Bulldogs. 6-0 Adrian College. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Bulldog Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
O'Connor and Son Sports offering out Russell Road and 6-0.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the Recruit Me tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Thunder called the timeout.
Yeah, they needed that one. I mean, 4 goals in the first 7.5 minutes. Schmaltz a couple of times didn't see it, and a couple of times just got beat. I mean, the Bulldogs are just that skillful that they can put in the back of the net at any way possible.
Pomerleau just scored a highlight goal. It's her second of the night. Along with teammate Riley Johnson, she has 2. Sophia Lacola and Liz Sturgeon with the other 2. On the carry now, here's Allie Hubenschmidt, right side of the offense. Hubenschmidt along the boards. Puts it back to the blue line for Parker Byer. Parker shoots, and it's a save made by Schmaltz. Behind there is Hubenschmidt. Back to the blue line. Carpenter out there. Here's a shot sliding into the blue paint. Whistle sounds. And a much-needed face-off for the Thunder as they were up against it there on that shift.
Yeah, good defensive possession there for the Thunder, just regrouping on the puck. I feel like we haven't had a lot of shots that haven't gone in the back of the net in the recent couple of possessions here for Adrian College. Just out-shooting the Thunder 29-4.
Yeah, we got the live stats here showing us 14 block shots by the Thunder. Adrian has put 59 shots through, and there's another one. That one went on goal. That's their 30th shot on goal of this game. Claire Castle at the red line. Sends it along, right side into the left side corner. Liz Sturgeon pursues along with Hunter Reardon. There's Kaylee Simon, puts it toward the dot with a high bouncing puck. Kaylee has to go back for it, but Claire Castle is there first. Rims it around, shoveled ahead to Sturgeon. Reardon plays it up ahead, going after it herself. Both players go down. In the corner, scooped up by Markovic. Dropped there for Lacola, and that shot hit a body, and the rebound is smothered by Schmaltz. Very casual-like with the left hand.
Yeah, flashed leather a little bit on that one. The rebound shot from Lacola. Her initial shot from just below the red dot. Pretty good fire on that thing. Using a left forehanded stick, and she's hungry for more. A lot of assists on the year for her. And looking to get a second playoff goal.
Nice look at the Wilson Alumni Lounge here at the Arrington Ice Arena. Lacola's bid for 2, and it got blocked on the way through. Back to the blue line, Pomerleau trying to match her jersey numbers. She has 2 goals tonight. Riley Johnson has 2 as well. Page with it again, and Thunder putting some pressure there. Johnson gets around 1. Riley to the outside, now cuts back in. Skate to stick for Ben, and it's saved by Schmaltz. Johnson on it again. 10.5 to go, second period. Pomerleau shoots. Oh, a redirect intended for Riley Johnson. Riley has it though. Skates to the slot, back to Pomerleau. Fires off the post, no! And the rebound is tucked in. Courtney Ben. The extra point is good.
Oh, exactly that, partner. The extra point from Ben. Had a team leading 11 shots on the night, but no assists, no goals for her. Finally gets one in the back of the net, but that possession was all Riley Johnson, shrugging off a defender and then making it happen. Had the puck in her possession almost the entire time, dishing it out to defenders. Then Ben just cleans it up. 7-0 Bulldogs, just a total domination. I mean, Who's going to get a goaltender swap here?
Yeah, the freshman coming in, Abby Hargrave Thomas. 5'3" out of Troy, Michigan. Played at Birmingham Unified. Not much you can do as a goaltender if you're a goalie listening or watching this one. Adrian has put 67 shot attempts up. 34 have been on goal. That was unintended. It was the number. I'm sorry. AdrianBulldogs.com for those live stats. Thanks to Mike Prang. Ava Mataliano on it for the Bulldogs. Center ice, Hubenschmidt knifed at it. Now it's Mataliano over the Trine blue line. Weaves around, puts a shot on, hit a skate on the way through. Far side wall, Parker Byer Richardson. She will shoot wide, looking for a deflection. And this one shot all the way down and icing on the Thunder. Well, this Bulldog team put up 10 last Friday in Angola. Scored 5 here the next night. Senior night to win the regular season conference championship, the Crunch Nabel Cup. Game 1 of the Slaats Cup playoffs. This will be a quarterfinal matchup again tomorrow night. 7 o'clock, same teams, same location. I will be here. Not sure who my partner will be.
Not me.
Not you? You've had enough.
I guess.
9:06 and rolling here in the second period. Kara Stack out of her crease. She'll settle it down for Kaylee Simon, number 2 in white. Over to Liz Sturgeon. Nice rink-to-rink pass. Over the line. The Dobler will shoot. And rebound taken by Sturgeon. To Dobler. A lot of traffic in the middle. Back to the blue line for Claire Castle. She'll try one. It's blocked. Gets it right back. Castle behind the goal. 34-4. The shots on goal. 8.5 left here in the second period. Nice puck battle, though, win by the Thunder, but they give it right back. Liz Sturgeon, a bid for 2 goals on the night, will not come right there. She lost a glove on the way to the bench. 22 Hannah Lambers there for the Thunder. Now it's Nevada Weisbrod and Adrian Slacola. They'll say no icing on this play. 8 minutes now left in the second period. 7-0 Adrian College. Pomerleau, again, trying to match her jersey number, had 2 goals in this one in the second period. Riley Johnson had 2 in the first. 4-point night for Johnson. 2 goals, 2 assists. 3-point night for Pomerleau. Their 2 goals and an assist. That puck goes up and out of play. Into the Thunder bench with 7:34 left in our second period. Yep, get that glove back to the bench. Liz Sturgeon's right hand getting a little cold.
Yeah, and the snow also accumulated on the glove, so we got to wipe it off a little bit, bang it on the bench area.
Thunder win the faceoff. Around the boards, far side to near side. Julie Richardson on at first. She skates up the left side. I may have put a broadcaster's curse on her, mentioning that she scored pretty much every time I've called a game. Here's a move by Byer, her shot blocked. Thunder racking up those shot blocks. They are up to 18 unofficially. Puck worked free to center. Byer on the back pedal. Again, missed most all of last year with an injury. This is her pseudo freshman season. Puck sitting in the high slot. Trine scoops it up there. Gagaliski cleared it for the Thunder. Announcing the goalie change for the Bulldogs, Aaron Judge in the contest. She will replace Kira Stack. Judge got some time last week in their matchup with the Thunder.
Yeah, Judge, just a freshman. from Glendale, Arizona. So good to see Chad Davis went to her and get her some reps here before Kira Stack inevitably probably goes for the semifinals and finals.
That shot just high of Judge. This is 24, Hannah Markovic. Richardson for the Bulldogs. Now it's Hannah Lambers for Trine. Cross-ice feed just too far that time for Olivia Porthen. 6:11 to go, second period, 7-0 Adrian College. Markovic over the blue line. Gets bumped down just over that line. Far side they go, back out to center for Claire Castle. Castle, the freshman, gets around a Thunder player. Drops it. Looking for a teammate on that one. There was no help to be had, but there's Kaylee Simon. Now Annalise Klein, left side corner. Klein on the blue line. The Thunder win that puck battle. Worked that time by Faith Jordan, number 21. Freshman out of Bluemont, Virginia. There was a fan on the clear attempt. Here's an attempt on Judge, and it's high. The rebound is cleared away by Kaylee Simon. Another chance for the Thunder to the high slot off the bench. Here's a shot. Hits some traffic on the way through. Klein bangs it off the boards. Courtney Ben up to the blue line, now the red line, where she throws it to center. Let's see if we pick up any different line combinations for Coach Chad Davis and assistant coach Hannah McGowan as we move through this hockey game. Turned over there, Klein. Left it there for Johnson, a 2-on-2. Johnson and Ben. Riley over the right side, looking for Ben back door, and the feed just out of reach for Courtney Ben, looking for goal number 2 in the period. Again, it was Riley Johnson with 2 in the first period. Then Paige Pomerleau decided to score 2 in this period, along with Sophia Lacola, Liz Sturgeon, and Courtney Ben. There is one of those goal scorers. Lacola near side along the penalty box doors. Lacola pinching in along with Allie Hubenschmidt. Riley Johnson, her stick is over her shoulder, doing work with her skates. To the far side corner goes Pomerleau, will shoot. Rebound is sent just wide by Hubenschmidt. Pomerleau scored from a similar angle on the opposite side. Nice looping clear out by Lacola. Thunder shoot it down. Want to establish some offense. There's a big hit. That's going to be a penalty. Number 8 in white. Can't do that. We got a little stuff after the fact. Riley White took a hit high.
And going to result in the first penalty of the game for either team. Sophia Lacola runs the box, and along with Riley Johnson, must have been after the fact for a cross check. According to the referee.
Well, two for one there.
Yeah, the hit up top. Could have been there for elbowing into the head. Just for roughing was the official call. Near the boards as well. So a 5-on-3 opportunity here. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third period. If you want any kind of momentum here for Trine, it's got to happen now. They've had a couple of decent shots in the last couple of minutes, especially with the new goaltender in there, Aaron Judge. You know, coming off of the bench, pretty fresh. Haven't had a whole lot of, you know, your bones or muscles are still, you know, kind of just sitting down and haven't done a whole lot. Those first couple of shots, not sure if she's had one where she's had to block it yet. Those have been just over the crossbar. Take a look at Paige Pomerleu's stats, 2 goals and 8 shots on goal. But a 25% clip, and she's making a shot every time it's on goal.
Bulldogs on a 5-on-3 penalty kill. We got a timeout for Coach Chad Davis. Our referees tonight, Bree Kraut, Nick Sherpa, linesman Joanna Hebert, and Nathaniel Swanson. A reminder to tune into our post-game show. We'll select our 3 stars of the game. Some early contenders as we are working late in our second period. Of course, you score 2 goals, we'll consider you and Riley Johnson, Paige Pomerleau.
Yeah, the 2 goal scorers there, each with 2 apiece. Johnson also has an assist to go along with that, but then Emma Simon has 3 assists. No goals, but the 3.9, and then Markovic has 2 assists. And then Sturgeon with 1 goal and 1 assist for another 2-point night. So got a whole, 23 and 50 seconds left to play in the whole game. So one person might separate themselves, and we'll see. If Stack stayed in the whole game, she probably would have been one if she recorded a shutout, but with her leaving midway through the second period, I think she removes herself from contention.
Right, yeah. Well, if the combo pitch a shutout, maybe we can give a combo star to the Bulldog goalies. Big test here, though, 5-on-3 power play for 2 minutes for Trine University as we have Sophia Lacola and Riley Johnson hanging out in the penalty box. A roughing and a cross-check. Those are the 2 minor penalties. Thunder setting up here in a 5-on-3. Pass across, hit a body. It's Emma Simon out there with Paige Pomerleau and Parker Byer as the Thunder have trouble at the blue line. Regrouping is Hannah Lambers, the junior from Hudsonville, Michigan. This is Aaliyah Bennick. Gives it over to Emmeline Stevenson. Back to the blue line for Lambers. She will put one rebound, and the deflection actually went just wide. As Judge was guarding that post, that little stuff attempt is stymied by 31 in white. That's a nice save right there.
Yeah, the first one of the night there for Judge. Going to have plenty of opportunities here with the 5-on-3. Still got another 80 seconds left in this opportunity. We're going to see the Bulldogs get a lot more blocked shots. I think the blocked shots total is going to really tally itself up. Emmeline Stevenson got 3 shots on net. And then another quick cover up off of the draw. If you're trying here, you've already had 1 possession with the 5-on-3 opportunity, so you know what to expect. You just got to move it around, find the open look where you can catch Judge off guard.
Looking around the NCAA women's playoffs, the Slaats Cup, we got Concordia, Wisconsin hosting Aurora. St. Norbert home against Milwaukee School of Engineering. Lake Forest will host Marion. The rest of those games are 8 o'clock Eastern time. So it's just getting underway. Off the side of the goal goes that attempt. 5-on-3 for another minute. 3 new penalty killers. Julia Richardson. Hunter Reardon had her stick taken out of her hand as that shot goes high. A rebound off the side of the post and stays out.
Boy, another dangerous play there off the near side post here. Judge able to cover it up and still holding their own thus far. And Trine is getting eerily close to putting one in the back of the net. They're just trying to crack the egg at this point.
.51 seconds remain in the 2 minor penalties. Going to take the draw with the different forward as 28, Emmeline Stevenson, is escorted out. In place for her is Aaliyah Bennick. 7-0 Bulldogs, 2.5 to go, second period. Backside, trying that quick shot attempt, and it's stopped by Judge. Rebound, though, gathered up by Trine. A 5-on-3 for the Thunder for 30 seconds. To the blue line, Hannah Lambers. Down to the dot, out in front. Couldn't get a clean one-timer that time was Cassandra Biblow. Good-looking play, though, by the Thunder. Just couldn't complete it.
Yeah, for sure. It's the right idea. You had the one-time opportunity in the slot, almost like we've seen with Riley Johnson early in the first period. 24 seconds left. You got to be careful here if you're trying with 2 players coming out of the box. If the Bulldogs can get the puck at the right time and move it up the ice quickly, might be forced to have an odd-man rush. We'll see how the goaltender and Hargrave Thomas lets him know.
Still 5-on-3 for 18 seconds. That shot goes high of the Bulldog goal. Emma Simon to the blue line. Here's a break for Pomerleau. Will she match the jersey number here shorthanded? Pomerleau in, shoots, and a save made. What a stop that time, Abby Hargrave Thomas. That's not easy to do, especially tonight.
Yeah, 1-on-0 with like a shootout-like opportunity. Didn't even need the 2 skaters coming out of the box for Pomerleau to have an opportunity. Just lost it on the skate as she entered the zone, so didn't have the best angle and opportunity. I think with Trine here, you're all right with 6 seconds left. You're content. The 2 players are going to come out of the box, but you're going to have control of the puck and just kind of go 5-on-5.
And Bulldogs successfully kill off those 2 minor penalties. Had the 5-on-3 power play for Trine. So Johnson and Lacola out of the penalty box. Riley on it, far side corner, pushes it along the boards further. Out there for it first is Carly Carpenter. Back to the blue line for Lacola. Julia Richardson off the Thunder's skate. Back toward the goal line. This time it's Biblo. Taken there by Richardson, far side. Look to go to the dot, unsuccessful. Back to the blue line right there. Approaching a minute left in our second period. 7-0 Adrian College, 5 goals in the second frame. Oh, big hit along that penalty box door again. Carly Carpenter in the mix. We got a whistle here, stopping play.
The referee's hand is out.
They're going to call that, yeah.
Penalty, yeah. Well, Carpenter got away with the first hit early in the first period. But not so much with this one. We called for charging. Haven't seen that one in a while.
No. Slow to get up was Sophia Copa. She is up, though, and making her way toward the Thunder bench. So 58.6 left in this period. A 7-0 score. Again, both teams will play tomorrow night as Adrian's Johnson wins that faceoff, puts it down into the Thunder's zone, and covering that up is Hargrave Thomas.
Well, a good job right there by Adrian College to flip the ice right off of the penalty kill. 7 seconds in, and you're ready to have an offensive zone draw. You just kind of, you have Simon in there, one of the better centers, so you win it and just kind of dump it down low.
Thunder with it now, right back on the power play where they were moments ago in a 5-on-3 situation. Hannah Lambert's up the left side, now drops it back. Callie Graham rotating in her own zone. 30 seconds gone by now on the Adrian College penalty to Carly Carpenter. Simon with a steal. And there's a penalty coming up here to the Thunder. Judge to the bench. Pomerleau has it below the Thunder goal line. She gets sandwiched up along the near side boards, and a whistle will stop play as we'll get the slashing call and some 4-on-4 hockey.
Well, just when you thought Trine was going to have a set breakout to end the period, set up their power play offense, they commit a penalty. It was off of a bad turnover on the far side there. Then a slashing penalty, so 4-on-4 for the next 45 seconds of game time. Only 12.9 left in the second period, but it's not the way you want to be moving if you're Trine.
Face off on the offensive right side. It's Johnson, Pomerleau, 2 forwards. Lacola and Ben, and Lacola can't keep it at the blue line. She gets bumped along the boards. Played to the near side. Ben just pushes that backhand up the center. And that will do it for period number 2. A flurry of Bulldog goals, 5 to be exact. They expand their lead over their nearby foe, Trine University, as Adrian is up 7-0 through 40 minutes of play. For as much as we liked in the first period, we got that and then some in the second.
Oh yeah, plenty of fireworks here at the AIA for the Bulldogs. All the goal scorers did a tremendous job. A couple of times where the goaltender didn't see it. That was Schmaltz, and then she got replaced after letting up her 7th goal. And that one still stands, so Abby Hargrave Thomas takes over for her. 2 shots seen and 2 shots saved there for the young freshman. But for the Bulldogs, then just a couple of penalties late in the period. Kind of letting Trine hang around, even though you're up 7-0, so you know it's not much of a threat, but you really just got to clean things up, especially moving forward into tomorrow's game and then in the rest of the playoffs.
All right, here's the scoring summary. A minute 47 into the period. Liz Sturgeon on the assist by Hunter Reardon, and Hannah Markovich made it 3-0. 4:35 into the period. Paige Pomerleau from Emma Simon and Hannah Markovich made it 4-0. Then Sophia Lacola, even strength, assisted by Liz Sturgeon. Paige Pomerleau once more, assisted by Riley Johnson and Kaylee Simon. Then the final goal of the period at 9:42 was Courtney Ben, assisted by Paige Pomerleau and Riley Johnson. Just a quick overall summary. Bulldogs have attempted 72 shots to Trine's 15, 36 on goal compared to just 7. We go to the break. Bulldogs up 7-0. Name is Ian Went. Got Nathan Lidner on the call with you, along with our wonderful crew. Josh Mitchell, Tate Weiss, Keegan Wade, Josiah Terrell and Alexander Grove. We'll be back with the final period. This is Bulldog Hockey, playoff style, on the Adrian College Sports Network.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, remember to follow Adrian College TV on social media. For game highlights and campus events, you can catch it all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X at Adrian College TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our future streams live and support your Bulldogs.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life. A time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and great opportunity. A time that you will always look back on.
I'm a special ed social worker.
And I'm a third-year public affairs major.
I'm an action filmmaker.
Jevi is like a consolidated platform where I can have focused information in a couple swipes.
You can be another small voice that adds to a beautiful space. That's what I'm here for.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian College, where we believe in educating both the heart and the mind. With over 100 innovative academic programs and 10 cutting-edge institutes, you'll find a path that's right for you. Join our vibrant community of over 50 athletic teams and discover why we're recognized as a U.S. News & World Report Most Innovative Institution. Adrian College, where passion meets purpose. Your future starts here.
victory at the end. Nothing different today than what you do every day, all right? Love you guys. Win on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Before the achievements, before the celebrations, there's the work. Early mornings, late nights. Every challenge faced, every extra effort made.
Every victory starts with preparation.
We value leadership, resilience, and innovation. No victory without work. Because success isn't given, it's earned. Welcome to Adrian College.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Ready to elevate your game? At Adrian College, our athletes strive for excellence on and off the field. Get involved in over 50 student clubs and organizations where your passions meet purpose. With innovative programs and personalized learning, our academics are designed to ignite your future. Experience vibrant student life, where community and connection shape your college journey. Adrian College, where you belong. Apply today and become part of the Bulldog family.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog Mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
These students who have worked so hard to achieve what so many never achieve. This evening you join the select company of people who hold a baccalaureate degree or a master's degree. You join a privileged group of individuals, a minority of persons in this country, and an even smaller fraction from around the world who have had both the opportunity to pursue higher education and the intelligence, discipline, and determination to reach this goal. You should be very proud.
I will unquestionably miss being an Adrian College Bulldog. I will miss the pink flowers that light up the campus each spring, the dining halls that prompt exchanges of, "How's your day been?" after a long day of classes, and the sporting events that fill students with pride. I will miss the way this campus instantly feels like home each time I set foot on that Bulldog mile.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'll tell you what.
We welcome you back out to the Arrington Ice Arena, the campus of Adrian College. As Dave Van Giesen says, the home of Bulldog hockey. Ian Wentz, Nathan Lindner along with you. 7-0 is our score here at the AIA. Adrian College women's team looking every bit the 1 seed in the Slaats Cup tournament. 5 goals in that second period. It was a flurry. It was a mad dash to the back of the net for that biscuit. Paige Pomerleau found the back of the net twice. Courtney Ben, Liz Sturgeon, Sophia Lacola. Overall, you couldn't ask for a much better first 40 minutes, could you?
Well, other than the couple of penalties late in the second period for Adrian College, not really. I mean, scored the 2 goals in the first period, both by Riley Johnson, to kind of set the tone, and then just let a barrage happen in the second. Kind of enforced the goaltender change there. Trine University goes with the freshman Abby Hargrave Thomas. And for the Bulldogs, just 5 goals in the second period. Besides those couple of penalties late on, I mean, it's a really good job there by Adrian College.
All right, the rest of our crew: Alexander Grove, Josiah Durrell, Keegan Wade, Tate Weiss, and Josh Mitchell. Thunder on the bench, they're ready to go. Coach Chad Davis is waiting for the rest of his squad. Again, a win today does not mean you advance. It just sets you up for game number 2. And we talk about, okay, why is the quarterfinal a 2-game plus the mini game? I believe the idea is to benefit the conference overall. Upsets are awesome in sports. We love them. But if you are the NCHA, you want to get your best team moving on. So if you have an off day, you drop it. Okay, we'll come back the next day. And it makes for some crazy 4-5 matchups and some 3-6 matchups as well. We'll see how those pan out the rest of the way as we are ready to go in our third period. 2 multi-goal scorers on the ice right now, Johnson and Pomerleau. They'll be back to defend, though. 18 in there quickly, Cassandra Biblow. The shot blocked down, never got to Judge. Aaron Judge. That's Aaron with an E for all you baseball fans. This one in on Judge, and it squeaks just wide of the post. Nathan was like, yes, thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, Me and Tate had a good laugh about that last week. He said, I didn't know Aaron Judge played hockey.
Nice stop there by the youngster. Thunder putting on some pressure here in the early going. It's a 4-on-4 situation for 18 more seconds, as that one was blocked by Courtney Ben. Bulldogs will have a brief power play as Carly Carpenter is ready to get out of the box. She'll have to wait there for 5 more seconds. Neutral ice is Parker Byer, the sophomore. Back to Annalise Klein. Trying to transfer into this program this year. Here's Carpenter on the power play. Out of the box, takes a shot, and it whistles just wide, short side. Klein down there to take the loose change. And again, as you mentioned, Nathan, Abby Hargrave Thomas in the contest. Trine with some potential numbers here, moving down. Nice pass, backhand shot. What a stop by Judge. Calmly with the catcher's glove.
Yeah, good shot, good save there from Judge off of the backhand attempt from Stevenson. Good rush there on the left side from Strom. They had a couple of breakout chances there for Trine. I think you just got to create that little bit of separation and fire a shot on net. Any little bit helps.
Yeah, if you're Trine right now, you're not looking at score, right? You're looking at each shift. What can we do to get better and get us ready for game 2 tomorrow? Play to the middle is intercepted. The Bulldog offensive zone. Power play is over. Sturgeon on the puck. Now here's a shot by Maddie Lowe. Good stop. There's traffic in front. And the puck goes wide to Liz Sturgeon. Here's a wind and a fire and a save that time. Bulldogs, though, not letting the Thunder clear. Lowe finds Emma Simon. 3-point night for 23. Byer can't keep it on the right side of that blue line. That's been a tricky spot tonight at times, is staying on side down there.
Yeah, really, it's just been that blue line a couple of times. The Bulldogs here, and especially in the men's game as well. There was that one point earlier in this game where Sturgeon didn't notice she was caught off sides and forced the face-off on the complete opposite end of the ice.
Retrieving this is Callie Graham. Shadowed by Allie Hubenschmidt. Thunder get it to center, but that's it. Julia Richardson. Over to Ava Mataliano. Richardson finds herself with it. It bounced back into the Thunder end just over that blue line. Reardon picks it up there. Reardon with an assist tonight. Puts it out in front. Hubenschmidt was the intended target. Allie goes after it in the corner now. Back to the blue line for Claire Castle. She waits, moves to the middle, gets her stick lifted, but gets the puck back, fires one on net, and a save made. Nice move there from the blue line walking down as this puck makes it past the stick of Julia Richardson, swings at it one-handed to slow down the Thunder rush. Julia backhand, pass to Castle. Game 2 of the quarterfinals will commence at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, right here at the AIA. Hope you join us for that one. As, of course, following Game 2 of the men's contest, Adrian and Lake Forest. The Doubler up the ice to Johnson. Riley has been stuck on 2 goals since the first period. Here's Ben now. Courtney out in front. The Doubler nearly poked it home, but an even better save by Hargrave Thomas.
Yeah, dangerous pass there, goes through the slot into the blue paint. And Hargrave Thomas able to cover it up. Really nice job there by the Bulldogs, kind of break it out. Trine has had a couple of opportunities, and now we have another goaltender change, this time for the Bulldogs, as we'll see the senior Vanessa Rubin get in there.
It's been a goalie by committee the last few weeks, actually, for head coach Chad Davis, assistant coach Hannah McGowan. There goes the Thunder on a break, so maybe an early test here for Rubin. And nope, that connecting pass did not result in a chance for the Thunder. Bulldogs ice it down at the end. Vanessa Rubin, as she finds her way in goal, she was between the pipes for 2 of the most important games of the regular season. Not only was she in net last Saturday when the Bulldogs clinched the Kronschnabel Cup, she played a whale of a game plus over at Concordia, Wisconsin. She came in to relieve Kira Stack in a Friday night loss, and then got the start Saturday and picked up the win in goal 5-2 to keep Adrian on top of the league standings. Here's some chaos in front of her. Ben calms it down on the board's near side. So, I mean, that's hockey. That's the life of a backup. You never know when you're going to be called on. And Ruben's been great the last couple of weeks. Puck at the Bulldog blue line. Now back down low between the circles. It's Pomerleau. Bacola to the blue line, but that's it. Thunder putting on some pressure here in the opening minutes of our third period. Sort of a renewed energy from that second period for Trine. Courtney Ben at middle ice, looking for Riley Johnson. Ben finds herself with it again. Takes a whack at it. Instead, it's Kaylee Simon back to Annalise Klein. So it looks like Klein's going to play some defense here for Coach Hannah McGowan. Annalise brings it through. Low will shoot just wide. So she's out there with Kaylee Simon, who's on it right now. Klein at the blue line. Down along the wall for Lowe. This is Beal. Blue line for Klein. Sienna Beal, the freshman from New York, gets it back. Beal will shoot, and a save made. Bulldogs cycle it back to the blue line. Simon, Beal. 14:20 left in the third period. 7-0 Bulldogs. Simon's shot knocked around a couple times. It's loose in the blue paint, and now it's not. Covered by 15 for Trine. That is, of course, their goalkeeper, Hargrave Thomas.
Not the most usual number for a goaltender. A backup always one play away, and that's a game we really don't talk about that much. Was that Concordia game back in January there, where the Bulldogs had a 1-point lead in the standings going into the series, and they dropped the first one in regulation, so they're down 2.
Chance for Reardon, looking for Sturgeon, tied up in the low slot. Byer will put a shot on, that's blocked. Attempt by Markovich off a Thunder leg. Trying unofficially 18 blocks in this game. Yeah, you talk about the importance of the second game against Concordia, Wisconsin.
Yeah, exactly. You're down 2 points in the standings after the first contest, and then to be able to come back and win the game 2 of the series there on that Saturday, just a tremendous job, because then you control your own destiny after that point. Still having the 1-point advantage, and then having the one more series after that against Trine, you know, a fairly easy opponent the Bulldogs have dominated throughout their whole history together, you know, 29-0 against the Thunder. So just they've been able to do that instead of hoping for a Concordia loss against their opponent, and then just a tremendous job to just do that. Honestly, a little personal note, I wouldn't have minded Concordia having the 1 seed, because then I would have been able to watch the championship game if both those teams made it, as I was going back home for spring break in Wisconsin.
It's a quite selfish reason.
Yeah, pretty selfish.
There's an attempt blocked down by Richardson. Rebound right on. Ruben makes the save. Byer on the backhand. And that Saturday game a couple weeks ago, Bulldogs were down 2-0 and then scored 5 straight goals. That was the bus fiasco weekend where the Bulldog mobile broke down in Indiana Thursday, the travel day. Drove an extra 2 hours over to the Milwaukee area prior to the game, so a little odd situation there as Lacola lost an edge. 12-12 to go, third period. Still 7-0 Adrian, no scoring in the third period. Tell you what, the Thunder have looked a lot better in this third frame. That was a tough second period for Trine.
Yeah, they've really kind of flipped the ice here and haven't let up a goal yet. They've had a good number of opportunities, not a whole lot of shots on net, but they haven't been bogged down in their own end as we've seen in the first 40 minutes.
Pomerleau over the boards and onto the ice. We might see a little bit of Pomerleau and Johnson as they're on hat trick watch. Klein along the far side wall. Blue line for Johnson. Nice pass to Pomerleau. It's Johnson again. Drop pass to Pomerleau. Page puts a wrister right on. Easy deflection. Blocked that time for 18, Cassandra Bidlow. Page on it first. Through the stick of Hubenschmidt. Down deep into the Bulldog zone. Riley Johnson had 2 goals in the first period, 5 team goals in that second period.
He's pretty unselfish there between Page and Riley going back and forth saying, no, you take it, no, you take it.
Yes. Looked like a power play, right? Trying to get the perfect shot. Klein on the backhand. Interesting development here with Annalise playing defense. She's been forward most of the season, if not the entire campaign. Klein will just enter the Thunder zone. Back forward is Courtney Ben. Courtney's spinning, now it's off the wall. Blue line, but not out. Good keep in that time for Gangaliski, a junior from Hungary. 10 to go now in our third period. Still 7-0. Low, look middle. Carpenter was going along the wall instead. So Trine can go to work defensively. Faith Jordan on the carry. Long stretch pass. There will be no icing. It was deflected. Simon with the scoop up there for the Bulldogs. Nice pass to Byer. Nice collect there by Ben as Courtney gets it up the center. Thunder now have it at the Bulldog blue line. Shot in on Rubin. Vanessa makes the stop. The 10th Thunder shot on goal to Adrian's 42. Ben avoids contact and neutralized. Courtney winds, fires. Oh, what a nice save that time. Coming out and making that one. Nice move along the wall by Reardon. She goes down low below the goal line. Brings it middle. Reardon couldn't get a complete shot away. Defended there by Hannah Lambers. Along the penalty box doors, now up toward middle ice is Liz Sturgeon for the Bulldogs. Lambers for the Thunder. Now it's Reardon for the Bulldogs. On and at the red line. Gains the blue line. Reardon will shoot, and it's off the defender's stick. Hannah Lambers in the way of that one. 8 minutes and 47 seconds left in our quick-moving third period here at the Arrington. Slaats Cup quarterfinal game 1. Here's Reardon again. Back for Markovic. She scores! Top shelf for 24. Markovic, her 4th of the campaign. That's where Mama keeps the good cookies, up top.
Yeah, after a long shift, gone up and down for a while there. Reardon making a lot of things happen there, weaving in, and then Markovic just cleans it up. Throws the hands up right away, excited, works with Reardon on that one. That one line did a really nice job throughout the season.
Yeah, another assist for Hunter Reardon. I know she's been trying to find the back of the net, but I'm sure she'll take an assist on that one. It's now 8-0 Adrian College, 8:28 to go in our third period. Just some more stats to sift through for the 3 stars of the game. Gonna be some tough decisions. We have a 4-point night for Riley Johnson, 3 points for Emma Simon, 2 goals for Pomerleau, along with an assist. She's on the puck right now. Up the near side wall to Allie Hubenschmidt. Just celebrated senior day last weekend at 44. It's a shot wide of Rubin. Taking that time for by Cassandra Biblow. Battle along the Thunder bench. Lambers on it for TU. 7:35 to play in the third period. Bulldogs with those 44 shots on goal. They have attempted 85 shots in this game. Put that in perspective. Annalise Klein, backhand pass, looking for Courtney Ben. It's back in the Bulldog zone. Lambers, or rather that's 23, not 22. Savannah Weisbrod on defense for the Thunder. She will go back and do just that as Adrian clears the zone. The doubler for Adrian turned it over at the Thunder blue line. Back on it is Annalise Klein. She's been, as I mentioned, playing some defense, kind of a wrinkle there in the lineup. 6 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third period. Here's Johnson. Back to the blue line, Richardson. She will shoot. Oh, what a glove stop. Abby Hargrave Thomas getting in front of that one. Keeps my announcer jinx intact, talking about Julia Richardson scoring, seemingly whenever I call a game.
Hargrave Thomas saw it all the way, caught it in the glove. Contend for a face-off here.
That's Sturgeon. Down low, Markovich. Oh, she takes a hit, and that's going to be a Thunder penalty. They're going to blow the whistle on this one. Markovich got knocked down to the ice. Bulldogs to a power play. They are 0 for 2 tonight on the power play. See what they can do here with 6:24 left in our third period.
A bit uncharacteristic there for the Bulldogs to go 0 for 2. I like the odds here to score on this one, especially with the top line coming out, Johnson, Pomerleau, and Simon. It's Dorka Gangaleski going to the box for body checking. Not a huge hit, but one that they're going to call so this game doesn't get out of hand.
Fortuitous bounce off the near side glass for Trine. Sends Courtney Ben back for it. Has a goal tonight. Johnson, Simon, Pomerleau, and Markovich. Misplayed there by Pomerleau. Will skate back the other end. It's an icing on the power play. Again, hat trick watch for number 9 and number 3. Riley scored on the first shot of this game. Tip Johnson, 22 seconds in officially. Scored later in the period. Pomerleau had 2 in the second stanza. Face off to the left side of Vanessa Rubin. And face off won by Trine. But quickly taken by Emma Simon, but she's double teamed. Puck down deep. Courtney Ben. Little reverse check there. Carries it dangerously along the blue paint in front of Vanessa Rubin. Up the ice. Here goes Johnson. Riley with speed. On the outside. Below the goal. Into the middle. Pomerleau shoots, and it's just wide. 45 seconds gone by in the Bulldog power play. Emma Simon. It's been an assist machine tonight. Ben Pomerleau, her one-timer goes off the netting, and we will have a face-off. 65 seconds left in the Trine penalty.
Yeah, the closing defense there from Hannah Lambers to break up the shot from Pomerleau as that line heads off, and now the line of Reardon and Lacola and a couple others that scored the most recent goal.
5:25 to go in this one. Game 1 of 2 in the quarterfinal round. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here at the AIA, as the Bulldogs will look to advance to the Slaats Cup semifinal. After the Adrian College men on the NCAA side look to dispatch of Lake Forest. That game will be at 2 o'clock on the Adrian College Sports Network as well. Here's Lacola with a goal tonight, looking for more. She sends it into the catching glove of Abby Hargrave Thomas.
A lot of shots up high recently for the Bulldogs. Hargrave Thomas using the glove very well up near the crossbar area. Usually you see a couple of low shots, especially from players like Parker Byer, just kind of fire it in there low on the ice, looking for a tip up.
Face off with 27 seconds left in the power play. Thunder clear it down. Back forward is Ben. Olivia Porthen there. Ben with the one-on-one success. Johnson now to the far side for Emma Simon. The speed of Simon. Emma left it there at the left dot. 5 seconds left on the power play. Pomerleau has it. Miscommunication with Ben. Johnson, though, picks it up. Backside, Simon redirected it wide. Markovich on it. Trine kills the penalty. Bulldogs 0 for 3 tonight. Johnson got around a couple Thunder players. Pomerleau with a quick chance. Now it's Markovich. Johnson faked the shot. Moves it toward the boards. On the outside, it's Lambers there for the Thunder. Both teams making changes on the move. Under 4 minutes to play, third period. Ian Wendt, Nathan Linder with you on the Adrian College Sports Network. Game 2 of our doubleheader, our 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. doubleheader. Claire Castle will shoot and another save.
Again, another one of those up high shots. Just not beating Hargrave Thomas to the high post there. A couple of times we've seen Bulldogs go bar down. You know, Riley Johnson did it, and then on the last goal.
3:33 left here in this third period. Castle off a knee of Lambers as it went through. That shot ensuing goes high and wide. Pass across the front. Nobody home in a white sweater. Huben-Schmidt for Adrian. Makes a nice move at the dot. Alley left side. Back door. Oh, what a stop. And she was looking for Carpenter. Blue line Castle. Feathers it down into the corner. From right to left it goes. Not out of the zone yet. Sturgeon with the intercept, but she gets a poke checked puck. Back to neutral ice. Thunder looking to move it out here. And that one just does stay in play off the high glass. Parker Byer on the pickup for the Bulldogs. Byer right side down to the hash mark. Puts it around the low boards. Richardson pinching in. Keeps it in the zone further. 2:22 left in the third. Battle won there by Lowe. We got a penalty coming up to the Thunder as Reardon was knocked down. It'll be a trip, and a trip to the penalty box for Sophia Copa.
Yeah, first time we've seen a tripping call today in both games here. 2 minutes for the rest of the way, almost. With 2:08 left in the game. Bulldogs lead 8-0. Last chance to get a power play goal to kind of even up their averages.
That's right. Sophia Copa in the box, the 5-foot junior from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Just a fun name to say. Bulldogs back on the power play. Pomerleau lost it in the high slot. It goes back to the red line for Courtney Ben. Now it's Riley Johnson. Got the scoring going in the first attempt on goal. Back for Ben. Ben fires and scores. Ben on the power play. And it's 9-0 AC.
Well, not the first time you said that. Ben on the power play. We talked about earlier, just an absolute rifle from Courtney Ben. A high professional shot here shortly into the power play. So the Bulldogs finally get a PK, a power play goal right from the slot off the assists from Riley Johnson, 5-point night.
Yeah. Courtney Ben adds another goal to her tally. So now it's 3 Bulldogs with 2 goals. And they get one on the power play. They're now 1 for 4 in the contest. 95 seconds left. Huben-Schmidt will take a shot into the catching glove of the Thunder keeper, Abby Hargrave Thomas. A lot of youth on this Trine roster as you're looking through it. There are 2 seniors listed for Trine University. And look, Adrian doesn't have a ton either, but we're trying to build up a program. Seniors help you out a big time.
Yeah, for sure. Just that leadership of players who have been there for, a couple of years. Just kind of show you the ropes and how to play in the NCAA. Not the easiest conference to play in, especially on the women's side, but just the development of the younger players. This Trine team might be something to deal with in a couple of years here if these young players continue to develop and continue to play within the University of Trine.
That's right, and if you're being honest about that, you'd like to get a playoff matchup away from the Arrington.
Yeah, the last 2 years you've been stuck playing Adrian College 4 times in 2 weeks. 1 at the regular season and 1 in the playoffs. If you can try to get high enough to get either that 6th or 7th seed where you can play maybe a St. Norbert or Concordia and even maybe sneak a couple of more points up there where you match up with someone else closer on your level, but it's just really tough coming into Adrian and trying to pick up 2 victories on Adrian's ice.
Final 30 seconds of this one. 2 players go down. Maddie Lowe skates around it. Low takes it wide. Takes an odd angle shot, and that's an awkward save, but a save nonetheless for Hargrave Thomas, who's done a serviceable job, all things considered. 94 shots taken by the Bulldogs, 51 have gone on goal. Final 10 seconds. Play into the Thunder zone, deep, and that will do it. There was never a doubt tonight. Wire to wire, Adrian College victory. They led from the first shot on goal. Riley Johnson got things going, and then a barrage of Bulldogs scoring. A 3-goalie shutout for the Bulldogs as well. Made all 10 stops. Did Kira Stack, Aaron Judge, and Vanessa Rubin. These two teams are not done. They'll score off again tomorrow night here at the AIA. 7 p.m. puck drop. And again, even more to like after 60 minutes. 9-0 final. As your Bulldogs get it done. 5-point night for Riley Johnson. 3-point night for Pomerleau, Emma Simon, and Hannah Markovic. A goal and 2 assists for her. We'll look at the full stats from this one, including our 3 stars of the game. All of that coming up in just a little bit, as Adrian College celebrates playoff victory number 1 in the 2025-26 season. Keep it here for the salute to the fans. Then we'll step aside. Arrington will be busy tomorrow. Same schedule as today. 2 p.m. for the NCAA men, 7 p.m. for the NCAA women. We'll take a short reprieve and be back with our post-game show. All Bulldogs in this one. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Adrian College 9, Trine University 0. We'll be back with the post-game show here on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the recruitment tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
From Southeast Michigan, WLEN HD2, W243AD, Adrian 96.5, The Cave.
Right back here at the Arrington Ice Arena, Dave Van Giesen, affectionately known as Goose in these parts, about to announce our 3 stars of the game. Emma Simon gets the nod, 3 assists tonight.
Tonight's second star with 2 goals and 1 assist, number 3, Paige Pomerleau.
Paige Pomerleau gets the nod for second star. That leaves 5-point Riley Johnson for the first star. Really no surprise. She's been a point machine this season, continues it tonight with her 2 goals and 3 assists. There's your 3 stars of the game, and again, a wire-to-wire complete victory, and they're going for the sweep tomorrow. Got to stay focused. I mean, we saw a 10-0 game Friday last week, turned into a 5-1 win the next day, so we'll see what they have in store.
Yeah, I mean, last time they came out, last year in the Slaats Cup Game 2, Trine came out and scored in the first possession of the game, kind of just stunned everyone. We were here for that one, but Adrian College came back after that to go along with Riley Johnson, also a team leading 10 faceoffs won for her. So a really good job there at the center position. Good job all around. Kind of surprised they didn't give it to Hannah Markovic. She had 1 goal and 2 assists, also 3 points, but they gave it to the assist leader there for Emma Simon with 3. Adrian College, you know, job's not finished. Got to come out here in another 60 minutes. Got to put a lot more goals up. You only need probably about 2 to win, I'd say, according to the recent stats. But, Trine's still going to come out here. Their spirits are high. They're going to stay the night. They have a lot to think about, and they have stuff to work on. But, they got 60 minutes for the rest of their lives. They got to play here and, win to survive. You got to force that mini game.
That's right. Bulldogs put 95 shots up on the board. 51 went on goal to Trine's 22 to 10 on goal. Again, the 3 goalie shutout combined for Kira Stack, Aaron Judge, and Vanessa Rubin, and the Bulldogs coast to victory. Once again, thanks to our crew tonight: Alexander Grove, Josiah Durrell, Keegan Wade, Tate Weiss, Nathan Lindner, and Josh Mitchell. For all you Bulldog fans out there watching and listening, I'm Ian Wett. Hope you had a nice double dip of Bulldog NCAA hockey. It's a double win for the Bulldogs, and as they say, a great day to be a Bulldog. Another Bulldog victory, this one 9-0 over Trine. You've been tuned in to Adrian College Hockey.